What's going up there, YouTube land and all subsequent social media lands? Welcome to an all-new video. This video we're going to be reviewing a sequel in a film series of some sci-fi made-for-TV horror comedy films. So we're going to get right into that. Before we do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss this video and the other videos I put up. And as always, people, if you enjoy my content here on YouTube, definitely check out my other social media platforms such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all those great places. Definitely check those out too. As always, let's get right into this. So welcome one and all to an all-new video. So like I was saying before, we'll be doing a sequel review of a sci-fi made-for-TV film that is a sequel and a great series of films that are just outright just crazy, over-the-top, fun entertainment. And that, of course, is a film called Sharknado 2. Yeah, Sharknado 2. Yeah, so Sharknado 2 is a sequel to Sharknado, which came out in 2013. Sharknado 2 came out in 2014 on the Syfy channel in July. And it's just a fun, really hilarious, over-the-top sequel that really tops the first film. Now, the great thing about this one is that this is how when they started doing the ton of cameos in these films. Now, for made-for-TV type of films, these are actually done pretty well. And as you watch them, you notice that the budget got bigger and bigger so they could have better, special effects, more actors and actresses and stuff like that added to the film, and just better production value. And with the second one, you could see that the production value definitely went up a little bit. Now, like I said, this movie has so many different cameos. It's absolutely hilarious, all the ones we're going to talk about here in a second, but there are just so many. But this happens to be directed by the same guy that directed the first Sharknado, called anthonycferrante. Yeah, anthonycferrante. Yeah. So like I said in a previous review, Anthony C. is pretty much known for making made-for-TV type of films. And, is a writer for made-for-TV films and TV shows and stuff like that. And is just all around a very well-known TV type of, director. Now, another film he actually directed that I haven't had a chance to see, but I've heard some good things about, is another sci-fi made-for-TV movie that was made around the same time as the Sharknado films, called Hansel and Gretel. Yeah, Hansel and Gretel. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about this Hansel and Gretel, that it's really dark, that it's just really fun, and for a made-for-TV film, it actually is pretty well done. The production value is really good in it, and the acting's pretty decent. I mean, it has a decent cast. Dee Wallace Stone is in it, and overall, I heard many good things about it, that it's just a fun kind of, take on the Hansel and Gretel story. And it just shows, once again, that Anthony has a really good vibe for horror, comedy, disaster type films, where he puts, he has really good, standards or ideas of what to put in for how much comedy, how much horror, how much gore, how much, this and that will work out pretty well, which that's what, this Hansel and Gretel movie apparently did. But if you haven't seen anything Anthony has directed, definitely check out this Hansel and Gretel film. I've heard lots of good things about it. But I thought, once again, he directed this Sharknado very well. He gave us that great horror comedy, action apocalyptic disaster type of film. And once again, he gave us, good flavor on all the different aspects of the genres that they added to this film. That very over the top, it was very entertaining. And I thought that he had a good idea of where he wanted to go with this film, and it just looked fun and it was very entertaining. If you have not seen Sharknado 2 for Anthony's directing, definitely check it out. He directed it beautifully. So this film, once again, has a really great cast, really enjoyable, and is, just a really superb, pair of acting people that are just always fun to watch. Now, of course, to start off is the main hero himself, Mr. Ian Ziering. Oh yeah, Ian Ziering, woo, Ian Ziering, yeah! So once again, like I said, Mr. 90210 himself, he was also in That's My Boy, like I said in the previous review, and he's been in lots of TV shows and little pieces of movies here and there, but is just really mostly known for being a TV actor. Now, Ian, once again, is amazing in this film. I love his hero, Finn Shepard. He's really awesome, and I love where he takes the character and just gives us this really profound, I think, performance for what it is for this film franchise. Now, another thing he was in that was a movie that was actually theatrical released. He was in with Russell Crowe back in the 80s called No Way Home. Yeah, No Way Home. I watched the trailer for this and it looks like a pretty good like thriller action type of deal that looks really superb, and Ian looked really awesome in it. It actually shows him in the trailers a few times, and he looks like he plays a really badass character, and it was really enjoyable looking. If you have not seen No Way Home, definitely check it out for Ian's performance. It looks like he did a really fantastic job in it. But like I said, I really enjoyed him in this Sharknado. I thought he, brought some more flavor to Finn. I liked where he took the character. I like how he was definitely different. He was more seasoned than he was in the first Sharknado film. And overall, he just did a really fun, over-the-top, great performance. If you haven't seen Ian in anything, definitely check him out in Sharknado 2. He was actually really fun. So the next actress I like to talk about is another returning person that was in the first film, and is, like I said, an okay actress. She's fun. I find sometimes her voice is kind of, it gets on your nerves a little bit, but overall she's okay. And that, of course, is Miss Tara Reid. Oh yeah, Tara Reid, woo, Tara Reid, yeah! So Tara Reid, of course, we all recognize from, Urban Legend, and a few other things over the years, Just Visiting and so forth, and like I said, is an okay actress, and what she is in this, being Finn's wife in this series, she's, pretty okay. She's okay, and she's not too bad, and she does add some extra goodness to Finn's characterization. Now, another film that Tara was in that I really enjoyed is another great franchise, and it all started with a 1999 film called American Pie. Yeah, American Pie. Yeah, Tara is really good in this. I really enjoyed her in it. I thought she was, this is one of her other better performances. I liked her character, Vicky, in this series. And overall, it's a decent, filming performance. And overall, you like the character and you appreciate what she brings to the characterization. Overall, a very decent performance. If you haven't seen American Pie for Tara's performance, definitely check it out. She did a pretty decent job. But overall, her character in this one, I thought it was fun to see her kind of, develop a little more and, and her characterization evolve in this film where now she's missing the hand and now she has the chainsaw hand, which is really awesome. And I love where they took this character because I just think it gets funnier and funnier with each film. And this one, she just loses the hand, but all of a sudden she has this awesome, like, robotic hand thing going on, which is really cool. And I thought it was a really great addition to help battle the sharks in this film, and it was just a really cool idea. Overall, Tara was pretty decent in this film. If you haven't seen Tara Reid anything, definitely check her out in Sharknado 2. She was actually pretty decent. The last actress I'd like to talk about that was in this film is none other than the gal that plays Finn Shepard's sister in this film. And that is none other than the beautiful and gorgeous Miss Kariwuherer. Oh yeah, Kariwuherer, woo, Kariwuherer, woo, yeah. Kariwuherer, she's been in a ton of stuff over the years. She's done a lot of those thriller type of films. She's done comedy, she's done drama, she's done action, she's done all those kind of films. And just overall is a really great kind of, supporting actress where she's had a few lead roles, but is pretty decent and usually enjoyable to watch. Now, one film that she was in that I think is one of her best films ever, I have always enjoyed her in this film, and I think she does a great job as being kind of a main character, is a great film that came out in 2002 called Eight-Legged Freaks. Yeah, Eight-Legged Freaks. Yeah. Eight-Legged Freaks, such a great film, so much fun, so enjoyable, and just an all-around really great giant spider film. And Kariwuherer plays the sheriff of the town and kind of the main love interest of David Arquette's character in the film. And she just is really fun in this film. I liked her motherly attitude in it. I liked her badassness in the film. And I thought she just brought a really great, acting bravado to her character in this film. And just was really fun to watch. And I just really enjoyed her in it. She did a really great job. If you have not seen Eight-Legged Freaks for Carrie, definitely check her out in this. She was really phenomenal. But overall, I really enjoyed her character in this film. I thought she was a great addition to the family, bringing in the, Finn's sister. I liked her in this. I thought she did a good job. I liked her relationship with everyone in the film. I liked that she's like the wife of Mark McGrath in the film, which absolutely was hilarious and awesome. And overall, I just thought she did a really good job. If you haven't seen kariwuherer, definitely check her out in Sharknado 2. She did a really good job. So what is Sharknado 2 about? Basically the premise of this one, this time Finn is on an airplane at the beginning of the film, and all of a sudden he notices a new Sharknado has formed, and sees that it's heading towards New York, where his family is. And basically this time around, it's up to Finn and his family to stop this Sharknado from destroying the Big Apple. And that's pretty much what the premise of this film is. Really fun, really over the top, entertaining. If you're looking for something that's like serious, Oscar-worthy, this is not your cup of tea. This film is just your pure entertainment, fun, comedy, disaster, over-the-top type of film that's just really enjoyable. And overall, I just really enjoyed it. I give this one 8 golden movie boxes up. I thought it was really fun, really enjoyable, and overall, just a really fun film. If you have not seen it, definitely check it out. Really fun, really awesome. There's some, great scenes in this film, too, as well. Just everything about this film was so much fun. I mean, there's so many great shark attack sequences. There's so many great just like, parts where, Finn takes on one shark, slices it in half, type of deal, kind of things going on. You got some great images of Tara Reid doing things, and you just, overall, it's got a lot of great sequences that are just so much, gory fun, that makes shark films so much fun. So, yeah. If you have not seen it, definitely give it a whirl. You can watch it on Amazon Prime now. Really fun film. So that's it for this review, guys. As always, thank you for watching, thank you for liking, also thank you for subscribing. If this is your first time here or you have been here before, don't forget to check out any older new videos you might not have seen mine yet. As always, people, if you want to show support for the channel, definitely check out my links down below, either from my Patreon page, where you get awesome exclusives for being a Patreon member, you get outtakes, bloopers, all kinds of cool stuff like that. Definitely check that out. And as always, people, if you're a horror fan, definitely check out the Horror Pack, where you can get great horror films to your door every month for a great low price. So definitely check that out, too. As always, catch you in the next one.